Okay, this is the landing page for our piece of software. The color scheme that you see now won't be the final one. I tried to pick colors that were really different and didn't go well together because it helps me sort out what each element is doing. But once the writing of the programs is done, I'll pick a more harmonious color scheme. Uh, Part of what I've done with this piece of software is try to run everything out of a worksheet. So when it comes up, you'll have the worksheet that you're going to make here, and then the options will be over here on the right. And each time you click on a different part of the worksheet, the options for that element are displayed on the right. And you can write much the same way as you would in a word processor and go up and change the content of these elements. Now, let me just restore the default value there. Okay, and let's go about making a puzzle. Now, this area here is my word bank, and there's two ways that I can use the word bank. One is to type in the words that I want to be in the puzzle, just as I did with word search maker, the 1, 2, 3 word search maker. Or I can use lists of words that are already written into the program and select from that list of words. And I think that's a much more user-friendly to do things because it means that the user doesn't have to lift their hands off their mouse and go type things. And that kind of convenience seems to be really important to users. So I've clicked on the word bank, and now I'll go over here to show the word lists that we have. And the words are grouped in categories that frequently come up in school, particularly in second language education. So you've got actors and famous people, adjectives, adverbs, animals, and we're going to be using animals. So I'll click on animals, and this gives me a menu of different animals. Now, if I'm picking the animal names from this menu, that eliminates all issues with misspellings. All right, so I'm going to be doing farm animals, so cat, chicken, cow, dog, donkey, duck. I'll throw in frog like I did last time, and then goat, goose, horse, mule belongs on a farm, so does a pig, and so does sheep. So now I've got 13 animals, more than I wanted. So see, frog is really in the wrong category. So click on frog again to take it out. Now, I have all those. Let's think about the grid. The grid comes with the default directions for the puzzle already set. We've got horizontally left to right, top to bottom, upper left to lower right, and I'm just going to add in here horizontal right to left, just so we have a little more challenge in the puzzle. Now I can also control the grid size from here, right? That's one thing that we set in the other puzzle. Now instead of doing a square, I'm just going to change this a little bit. I'm going to put in 15 columns, right? And you see the grid's gotten wider here, but drop the number of rows. So we'll just go down to 10 rows. And now the shape has changed. And I might, depending on who my target audience is for this, want to change the size of the cells in the grid. So I can do that down here, right? Now the grid's a little bigger, and I can make the font a little bigger. And I have more control than I did in word search 123 or 123 word search, where I just had to pick between large, super large, tiny, small, right? There's no continuum. So now I have my words and the puzzle size. So I'll go up here and hit make puzzle. And the word bank disappears and goes down to the bottom where the words are displayed in order, in alphabetical order. And I can go about tidying up the titling on the worksheet. So here's the name area, which goes horizontally, so it doesn't take up as much space. And I can just clear that out and type in, say, name. Put a little spot there, and date. And put that here, because you don't have to put the line. And I can also control whether it's in bold or not, whether it's in italics or not, align it in the middle, align it in the right, or bring it back to the left. Here's the word search heading. I'll take that out and put in animal puzzle. And now I can add a subtitle here, which I think is important. And we'll just clear that out and put find the farmer's friends. It's a little clue as to what type of words they're going to be looking for. And we'll put that in italics and underline it so that it draws their students' attention. And now we'll add some instructions. Hello, babies. Find the 12 missing farmers' animal friends in this puzzle. Win 1 million new Taiwanese dollars if you find them all. And you're done. That's it. And you can just print that off, or if you're a tinkerer, right, you can adjust the size of the puzzles and the display. Now, oh yes, and also, if you want to see what your puzzle looks like, you can click on the solution button here, and you can see where all the words have been hidden, and each color corresponds with a direction in hiding the clues. If you want to go back and start from scratch again, right, you can do the same thing here. Dog, cat, pig, whoops, pig. I'll just say mouse in here. Oh, moose is actually a word. And you see horse, which I misspelled on purpose, is the misspelling is caught because there's a spell checker in there. So we get this in horse, and we'll get this over here, donkey. The typing is slower and more chances of making a mistake, but not every word is going to be in the word list, so you can use both together. Duck, chicken, goose, sheep, goat, and we'll hit make puzzle, and everything flips back. It should show solution. See, they're all in there in a smaller grid. And my personal opinion, I think this works better. There's more options, more types of puzzles that you can make. You can make a hidden message puzzle. You can make a hybrid crossword puzzle, clues, and find a word puzzle, as you can in 123 word search maker. But there's lots of options with this one on things you can do with the word bank to put more variety in the puzzles, and also changing the way the words are hidden, changing the types of images that you get when you solve the puzzle, breaking up the word search puzzle so it becomes like a jigsaw puzzle and you have to put the pieces together. Many more options, including the option to make a class set of puzzles, each one of which is different. So that's how our product is going to work.